हरि करना।
With this, it's a big wrap up for counting principles, counting rules. So now let's get into our navigational map of intuitive probability for you course, and let's find out, let's figure out where we are. So far we have seen sets and notations. In this, we have discussed about sets, population, union, intersection. Then once it is done, then we moved to the probability theory. In probability theory, we have seen event, conditional probability, independent and dependent events, and additive rule of probability, multiplicative rule of probability, law of total probability, and Bayes theorem or Bayes rules. So once that is done, we moved on to the counting rules. So in counting rules, we have seen different types of counting rules. That is MN rule or extended MN rule. That's what MN rule is, your multiplication rule, then addition rule, permutations and combinations. Then we will be moving on to the random variables. So now we'll be looking into the random variables. In this random variables, we will be covering up discrete and continuous random variables, mean or expected value, and standard deviation variance of a discrete random variable, and properties of probability distributions. Once random variables section is done, then we will move into the probability distributions. But for now, it's time for random variables. Let's master the random variables before we get into the probabilistic or probability distributions.